Okay, let's unpack this. We often think of breaks as, just stopping work, empty time. But today we're diving deep into something that looks simple but is actually, well, really powerful. Mindful pauses. What if these moments aren't just about stopping? What if they're actually active opportunities for clarity? For restoration.
Exactly. And what's really interesting is that a mindful pause, it's not passive at all. It's like action without action. You're sort of deliberately training your attention, your prefrontal cortex. That idea of silence where you hear more, it's not just a nice phrase. Even brief disengagement is shown to improve focus. It cuts down the mental clutter. So it's this active thing that strengthens your attention, your inner balance.
Action without action. I like that. But, okay, for someone who's always doing something, how do you start to actually feel that hearing more? When was the last time you, listening right now, really just stopped? Purely for the sake of stopping, no phone, no task list.
Yeah, it often starts by just noticing all the noise inside, like you said. So there's this exercise, the minute of silence. It's not really about forcing your mind blank. That's kind of impossible anyway. It's more about just watching the thoughts, noticing them without getting tangled up. That watching is the action. It gives you a bit of distance.
Okay, so how do we make this practical? What's the easiest way in? You mentioned the minute of silence. Let's break that down. It sounds really basic. You just sit or stand. Right. Close your eyes, listen to sounds. Don't judge them. Thoughts come, you notice, let them drift by. 60 seconds, then open your eyes.
Yeah.
I know when I first tried it, wow, my mind was just racing everywhere.
Oh, yeah, totally normal. That's the brain resisting the change from doing to just being. That's why doing it maybe 2 or 3 times a day helps. Consistency, it builds those pathways for focus. It's really about helping you return to yourself, grounding you in right now.
Right. And it doesn't always have to be a full minute set aside, does it? We can weave this into the day with micro pauses between tasks. So finish one thing, maybe an email or a call, before jumping straight into the next thing. Just pause. Take, say, 3 deep breaths. Maybe stretch a little. Look away from the screen. Then start the next task.
Yes. That little reset is huge. It fights that attention residue where your brain is still stuck on the last task. By pausing, you're actively letting your brain switch gears properly. So you have less mental drag. You can keep a steadier pace, feel less worn out. It really reduces fatigue and helps you work at a steady pace.
There's a great example, a mindful case we looked at. Someone just stepped onto their balcony. Cup of tea. I just looked at the sky for 5 minutes. That's it. And they said their thoughts calmed down, breathing became deeper, and a feeling of lightness appeared. Just 5 minutes.
Exactly. And that feeling of lightness, the deeper breathing, that's your body actually shifting. It's the nervous system moving from that fight or flight mode to rest and digest. So 5 minutes of quiet intention, it can literally recalibrate your stress response. It's more than just relaxing. It's restorative.
And you can bring this mindfulness into really simple things too. Like your coffee break. Here's a nutrition tip. Try drinking your tea or coffee in total silence. No phone, no laptop, no chatting. Just notice the warmth, the smell, the taste, how it feels. Turn something totally routine into, well, a practice of presence.
Absolutely. And you can enhance these pauses even more, maybe with music. Some people find specific tracks helpful, like Balmorhea's Settler for Flow, or Hiroshi Yoshimura, something really gentle like View from My Window. Ólafur Arnalds' Saman is great too, very smooth. These kinds of sounds can encourage those relaxed brainwave states, alpha, theta. And for the end of the day, try a simple mini ritual, maybe 10 minutes before bed, screens off. Just sit quietly, take 5 deep breaths, and tell yourself something like, okay, ending the day, letting it go. It signals your brain it's time to wind down for real sleep.
So a few final takeaways then. First, actually schedule these pauses. Treat them like any other important task. And this is key. Try not to fill the pause with planning the next thing. Just be in the pause itself. If sitting still feels really hard, that's okay. Focus on your breath or just listen to the sounds around you. Use them as an anchor.
Which really brings us to the core question here for you, the listener.
Yeah, exactly. So what does this all mean for you? If a pause isn't just empty time, but it's actually this space for real deep restoration, how could weaving these tiny moments of intentional stillness into your day, how might that change things? Your focus, your energy, your general sense of well-being? It seems like it could go way beyond just, taking a quick break.